Hi everybody, welcome to the Soul Song. This is Nina and this is your next 7 to 10 day weekly tarot reading. We'll be taking a look at what's happening for you, what can you expect, what is the guidance for you. And I'm using Lenormand cards, I'm using Oracle cards and of course tarot. And this time I want to try something different, so I'm going to look at the overall energy in terms of which chakra is like the key focus for you for the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, so we have three groups in front of us as usual. We have carnelian, we have black tourmaline, okay, and we have clear quartz. So see which one calls out to you, which one, don't spend too much time on it. But if you need more time, you can pause the video here. And yeah, thankfully we're all past the Mercury retrograde stage now. We are still in, like, the remnant energy, you could say, is still lingering. But yeah, I'm so glad it's over. Anyway, let's start with your reading. I'll see you in your timestamps. Hi group 1, for those of you who've chosen carnelian. And I was going to say group 3 for some reason. Maybe you were drawn to that as well. I don't know. First, we'll take a look at which area of your life is being affected or is being highlighted this week based off of your chakra, okay? So, you've got 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Wow. Number 41. I feel like you're going to receive some important insight into a situation that you may have been worried about, that you may have been concerned about. Your intuition is going to be at its peak. So I would definitely work on that, connect better or connect at a deeper level to your guides, to your spirit team, whoever it is that you believe in and whoever it is that you call out to in times of need, because I feel like there's an important message or important information that's going to come through for you. Also some kind of intuitive hit that leads to probably an idea or something that you could work on, okay? So that is what's being highlighted for you this week. Wonderful. If you do work with the energy of Archangel Uriel, I would suggest that you just focus more on that this week. But yes, this is talking about your intuition, and definitely there's some important download or insight coming for you this week. So let's take a look at your Lenormand cards. You've got the Ring, the Rider, and the Stork. Nice. Really positive. This is an important contract or a commitment. Okay, the Rider to me is kind of like the Knight of Cups in tarot. So this could be like a knight in shining armor, you know, who wants to sweep you off of your feet. That sort of a thing. But there is some important and big change happening in a commitment, in a relationship, in a partnership maybe. For others of you, I feel like there's some news coming your way which is going to help you close an important cycle or a major cycle in your life. This is a huge upgrade, okay? It's not a small thing. It is probably even related to relocation, to immigration, okay, for some of you, or even pregnancy. You could, if you're awaiting results, you know, of your pregnancy test or something, I feel like you're going to receive that information. But there is some important news or some important communication coming your way with regards to a relationship, and it is heralding a big change in your life, okay? It's an upliftment, an upgrade of some sorts. So let's see your tarot cards and you'll get a better idea of what's happening. You've got the 7 of Swords, the Three of Swords, okay. The Seven of Cups, another 7. And you've got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be somebody from the past, okay, someone who things didn't really work out with in the past. Maybe there was a lot of confusion. I'm hearing spiritual lessons. There were some lessons that needed to be learned within this commitment, within this partnership, within this relationship. Maybe this person was quite, flaky, I would say, or in denial of your connection in the past, and they were, very, very confused about what to do about this, or how to behave, or whether to commit to this connection or not. And this week, I feel like they are coming in with a start, okay, a proposal of some sorts. I'm not talking about a marriage proposal. I'm talking about the proposal to start somewhere, to begin, to have a fresh new start, okay. 2 sevens here definitely is talking about some kind of a spiritual lesson or awakening that needed to be learned, okay. Let me get one more card as your clarification for this 3 of Swords and 7 of Swords. I just want to see what it's like. Of course, it's a general reading, so it's going to differ for different people, but just to get an idea of what that is about. 7 and 3 of Swords, what's that about? Okay, interesting. You have the Queen of Cups, and for the second time you have the Page of Pentacles, okay, like the Princess of Pentacles. It's just a different deck. At the bottom you have the Queen of Wands. Maybe this person had a choice to make. Maybe they needed to leave behind some old pattern or some old even connection or the energy of someone from the past in order to come towards you, okay. If you're a water sign, especially Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this could resonate all the more with you. The rider can be someone who is quite flaky, okay. So I like seeing the ring next to it, because it does entail that this person, there is some stability coming into this connection, okay. And with the Stork being here again, I feel like this person has changed, okay, or this time around things are going to change in your connection. That is what I'm strongly feeling. What they're bringing in is an offer, something stable. And maybe in the past, if they have definitely been in denial of your connection and not been open about their feelings and emotions towards you, this time or in the next 7 to 10 days, they are going to open up more about how they feel about you, okay. The Queen of Cups is quite an emotional queen, but she's also very, very stable in her emotions. She's not like over the top dramatic or anything. She has reached this you could say the this mastery of the Suit of Cups, because she's able to have stable emotions. This person could be younger to you, okay, for many of you, but it doesn't have to be. I just feel like they may have behaved very immaturely in the past, and this time around they are trying to make amends for that and trying to show up in a more emotionally stable and emotionally mature avatar, okay. Let's see the other cards here to throw some more light on what's happening. Okay, you've got Indecision, number 8, and Action, number 17, another 8. This person may have walked away from you is kind of what I'm getting, okay. And now when this is happening, now if that whole romantic thing does not resonate with you, this is an offer that is heartfelt, okay, that is coming towards you, and this time around it is grounded, it is stable with the Pentacle, It's not all up in the air, with the Seven of Cups. It is more grounded. And this person or this organization, whatever it is you're dealing with, is taking action. You are also required to take some sort of an action. If you have been in this confused sort of energy, feeling unsure with the Seven of Cups, feeling like I don't know which direction to move in, then this week, either you're gonna get an important insight, like I said, an important download, an idea that is going to propel you forward, and it is going to kind of force you to make a decision and move away from the stasis and take action and embark on a new journey and move forward. Both of these cards actually do talk about movement, the rider and the stork. So things are going to speed up for you this week, okay? And it is a new direction. With the Page of Pentacles, this could be you even, getting a job offer if you're looking for it. And you may be wondering, which way to go. Should I take it? Should I not? The 8 is the infinity loop. In astrology, it is a number of power. It's a very significant number and of prosperity. But it can also indicate you being stuck in a loop. So I would suggest you to weigh the pros and cons of the situation, look at the black and white, look at the fine print. Don't get lost in the shoulda, woulda, coulda with the Seven of Cups, and take a practical decision is kind of what I'm getting. Okay, what is good for you in the long run? Okay, the ring can also indicate like your day-to-day, cycles, what you keep doing over and over again. So this has an impact on that, all right? You've got message in a bottle. See, you've got lots of messages coming forward. You've got the rider as well. So this again goes back to the initial message that we got with the crown chakra, that you have sent something out, a question, a query into the universe, and this week you're going to receive that answer, okay? And that answer could come to you in various ways, through a phone call, through a direct message, or in a very floating by the ocean, indirect sort of message in the form of a subliminal message, a symbol, a synchronicity, a sign, an animal spirit showing up for you. Whatever it is, it answers your question, okay? That is the most important thing here. But yes, there is some important communication, some important messages coming your way. Again, you've got action. So Spirit is nudging you to take action this week, okay? You've got 2 very blue cards here, which to me talks about your throat chakra. So pay attention to how you speak and how you communicate with yourself as well as with others, okay? It is definitely time to take action. It's not a time to hold back and be indecisive and be in that loop of indecision for too long, okay? What's gone is gone. It's time to step out of that denial stage if that was your energy, and to move past that, okay? You've got emergence, beautiful dragonfly. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. And you've got strength, mountain. This is again talking about rapid improvements, okay? The emergence card, the dragonfly's lifespan is actually really, really short. So it stays in that stasis stage, you could say, like the indecision energy, you could say. It stays underwater, or you could say waits and breathes underwater. And when it's ready to take flight and to transform into its winged avatar, that's when it emerges from this water, from this lake. and it just takes flight. Okay, so this is a rapid improvement in every sense of the term. Spiritually, it could be financially, it could be in any area of your life, but it definitely has some practical angle. Okay, something that affects your day-to-day activities as well is what I want to say. You've got the page twice. Okay, and the page is definitely an apprentice, a student, and also it calls for patience. Okay, it calls for patience and action, definitely. So you are being provided the strength this week to face maybe your fear of decision making, or anything else that may be holding you back. Okay, you've got horses as well, two cards that have horses depicted in them, and horses to me signify freedom and movement and action. Okay, so I feel like there's an important event happening in your life this week that's going to help you. It's going to propel you forward. It's going to help you move forward. Okay, away from that heartbreak, heartache, self-sabotaging kind of energy. Wow, confidence is the key to your success. I didn't read that properly, but you know what I mean. New moon in Leo, and we've got the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Couldn't have found a better card to depict your whole reading. Okay, this is it. It's the end of a tough cycle. Spirit is nudging you to be confident, to remain in your power. You've got mountain strength. The strength card is the Leo card in tarot, which does indicate, you needing to be strong. When it shows up in a reading, it's because you are being asked to be strong, okay, to tap into your inner strength. It doesn't mean that it's going to be filled with obstacles. Quite on the contrary, I feel like the obstacles are being removed this week, and that's why your path is clearing up, and that's why Spirit is nudging you to take action now to get the ball rolling. Don't waste too much time in staying at the crossroads. Okay, let's get some love and relationship related messages for you for the week ahead. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have romance. Nice. And you've got treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Listen with your heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. And you've got I love you. These are powerful words. So if this initial message did actually resonate with you, where this person was in denial and they didn't express their feelings to you before, they weren't open maybe to a connection, then I feel like that is changing for the better. And this is a week where you can both have like an open discussion and move forward from here, and treasure each other, treasure your company, as well as hear the things that you probably didn't get to hear before. Okay, so that is your reading. I hope this was useful, and I hope you enjoyed it. Do hit the like button, and do subscribe if you haven't. 50% of my viewership comes from people who are not subscribed to the channel. So do subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you again later. God bless. Have a wonderful week ahead. Bye bye. Hi group 2, for those of you who've chosen this beautiful black tourmaline, let's take a look at your reading. I'm going to start with some oracle cards to get an idea of which chakra is being highlighted for you for the week ahead, to get an idea of which area of your life is being impacted. Okay, this one. You've got throat chakra. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Nice. So the emphasis here is on communication, This card came up for the first reading. So let's see how this plays out in your life. But I feel like there's some throat clearing. There's also a need for you to focus on how you communicate with yourself, and to do so with honesty, okay? Be very clear about your intentions and how you want to put your message across to the universe and to people in general, as well as speak your truths, okay? Most importantly. So let's see your Lenormand cards. We've got Fish, we've got Tower, and we've got the Book. Nice. For some of you, this is a school or some educational institution that you're dealing with. And the Fish is a beautiful card of prosperity, of success, of money. Okay, so you could be receiving some money from an institution that may be owed it to you, if it's a government institution or a I don't know, could be any kind of organization, something that involves a lot of hierarchy. Okay, and could definitely be a school, because we are talking about books here. Okay, the book has to do with education, with knowledge. So some of you could receive money from an institution. For others of you, I feel like you are craving independence. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that. I feel like you are looking for to set yourself free in some way. You may have been quite, isolated, like in your own shell, quite isolated from your friends, family, whoever. And either you're craving freedom, or you want to actually isolate yourself this week. Okay, so it could work either ways. I feel that you may be feeling like there's too much energy around me, and I just need to crawl into my little cave and be by myself and sort of reserve my energy for myself. Okay, that could also be the case. Let's see your tarot cards and see where this is going. Wow, you've got the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, so two very community related cards. Okay, you've got the Devil and the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like that message could actually be important for some of you. Okay, that you are actually looking for your own independence. You want to sort of break out of a circle. Okay, that is definitely the case for some of you, where you want to enjoy your own independence. The 9 of Pentacles goes back to the Hermit, which is the 9, okay, number 9 card in the Major Arcana. And it's a very individualistic energy, much like the Tower. Okay, somebody who's quite isolated. You may be craving your own independence. You may be craving, just being by yourself, enjoying your own little, I don't know why I'm hearing siesta. Or maybe you want to just take some time out for yourself, take a breather, and not surround yourself with a lot of people, because a lot of people are actually showing up in your reading. The 10 of Cups is the family card. It's a community card. It's a lot of joy, a lot of fulfillment. Happy card. It's amazing for relationships and true love as well. But it might feel a bit too much if you're especially an empath, or someone who who needs their me time a lot to sort of recharge themselves. Okay, so that is definitely coming through for some of you, because this Devil energy is telling me that it might be in excess. Okay, you may have even partied a lot for some. Okay, it is quite possible that you've partied a lot, and this week you want to just be chill by yourself and enjoy your own company, and it may have gone overboard is kind of what I'm getting. Okay, with the 3 of Cups and the Devil. This can be an excessive indulgence in some way, okay? The Nine of Pentacles also could possibly tip over to that side of being indulgent. I would suggest that even when it comes to spending your money, just be a little careful this week because you might get carried away. Okay, the devil can be very obsessive and addictive kind of energy. Be very careful about that if you don't want to, kill your bank account. So that is one message that's definitely coming through. For others of you, I feel like that need to speak up, to be honest, and to speak your truth is being highlighted here because it has something to do with your family, with your friend circle. There may be some sort of toxicity there. You may be feeling kind of restricted in some way, just too constricted or tied down or bonded in a way to these people, and you want to break free. That is what I was getting initially as a message as well. And you might need to speak up for that reason, okay? But I don't think you will, because these two cards to me are not suggesting that. They're saying that you probably would rather go into your own shell than speak up, okay? Either way, this looks amazing when it comes to money, your career, finances. You're going to be very stable. And the Three of Cups is a celebration. You could even be, invited for a party, have a good time with your friends, or out on a date. It could be. The devil could indicate a Capricorn in specific that you may be dealing with, okay? The Ten of Cups is, like I said, it's all around fulfillment. So there's a lot of contentment, but it's kind of tipping over to overindulgence. So just be a little careful, okay, as far as that is concerned. Especially with the devil energy being there. That's coming up as a warning. Let's see your other cards. We've got the Thinker, number 44. A Leg Up, number 34. We've got Rest and Rejuvenation, number 19. And Blossoming Abundance, number 3. I don't think I have seen a reading like this before where I feel like there's too much of something that's good, okay? So you might feel a bit, dizzy with so I feel like you're going to need some time out to breathe, to relax, to be by yourself and enjoy like your own company. That's coming up very strongly because there's an abundance of good things around you, of just everything that's merry, everything that's joyous, everything that's probably luxurious, okay? And it's actually really amazing, but I just feel like you might feel the need to kind of take some time out and be more within your own thoughts, okay? Because it is also suggesting to me that you do have something important to plan ahead, to decide about, to think about, to mull over. So that probably won't be possible when you're surrounded by a lot of people. So you will need some time out for yourself, okay, to think about that, to meditate, to contemplate, to quieten your mind and shut out the noise. That's definitely coming through. And Spirit is sending you people maybe this week who are going to help you, to support you in some way or the other, maybe in this decision-making process, or if you're stuck with regards to a particular idea or thought, or you want to brainstorm, there is going to be help, okay, available to you. So that's definitely coming through. We've got rain, purification, and communion. This communion card is kind of taking me back to the Three of Cups. Relationships are definitely being highlighted for you this week, okay? The fish is another abundance card, so you've got abundance twice. So this is amazing. And I feel like this is coming after a period where there was a lot of, stagnancy or just maybe even misery, okay, for some of you. And that's being washed away. So this week, I also feel like there's definitely a message from Spirit for you to ground yourself and to communicate and get in touch with your higher self, your guides, your spirit team, whoever it is that you connect to. Because there's definitely someone in the spirit team who wants to come through and give you some important insight or reveal some kind of truth to you, okay, and just wants to connect with you at a deeper level. I feel like if you have been in a very low state or low frequency, or you've not been in this lush, beautiful sort of energy with a lot of abundance surrounding you, it might be a bit too much for you to handle. And I'm kind of feeling that in my chest. What happens is that when we get a lot to be thankful for at once, it becomes too much for us to handle. And even for someone like me, this is very, very true. So I feel overwhelmed when I'm miserable, as well as when a lot of good things are happening at the same time, or when the path suddenly opens up and everything is falling into place. So that could also be the devil energy, where you feel like the devil kind of steps in at that time, and whispers in your ear saying, oh, this is too good to be true, or this is never gonna work, don't believe in this. So you might fall into a pattern of overthinking and overanalyzing. So just stop, okay? When that happens, just stop. Take some time out, breathe out, meditate, and put on some nice frequency elevating music, and quieten your mind and communicate and just get in touch with your higher self, with whoever you can meditate, keeping in mind, okay, and connect to feel more grounded, because you deserve this, okay? You deserve this abundance. That is what I want to say. You've got a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo, and balance spirituality and practicality, okay? So yeah, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Devil there, that's a lot of practicality. The Devil is Capricorn card. It's very hardworking as well, very ambitious. So this week, Spirit is nudging you to be both giving, okay, which I think you already are, but it's just reminding you that you are here to also be of service in some way with the Virgo card. And with the full moon in Pisces, there's a need to balance your emotions, there's an overflow of that here, happy emotions, and to be practical at the same time. And I feel like that is kind of happening here, okay? There's a grounding as well of the emotional energy, so that's good. Let's get one card or two cards as your relationship and love message, okay? Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. So you might feel the urge to actually gift something to your loved ones, okay? one more, please. Okay. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck is my favorite card of this deck, the Union of Hearts, a love connection that defies explanation. Maybe that's what's coming up for you. So this looks like an interesting week where there's a lot of action, where there's a lot of exchange of gifts of appreciation and heartfelt energy. Okay. I hope you enjoy the week. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you again later. God bless. Bye-bye. Hi, Group 3. For those of you who have chosen this clear quartz, let's take a look at your reading. I want to start with one card to see which area of your life is affected basis your chakra. Okay. So we've got sacral chakra, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Beautiful. So this is talking about intimacy, both sexual and otherwise, and definitely a lot of creativity, a lot of passion coming through. And it's kind of like this carnelian energy, okay? Yeah, very much so. So it is a burst of energy. If you have been feeling quite demotivated this week, things are going to change and you're going to feel a lot more motivated. You're going to be shooting your rockets of desire into the universe and also, of course, pursuing whatever it is that lights you up. Okay? Beautiful. And intimate and passionate connections are being highlighted as well. So, your Lenormand cards are the Child, the Garden, and the Fox. Okay. So, the Child is a new beginning. It is a new start. And it is also talking about a beginner's mind. Okay. And looking at things from a fresh perspective. So, I want to say it is not a time to hold back. It is a time to put yourself out there. You may be a bit apprehensive about that is kind of what I'm getting, okay? For others of you, this could be a person in your community, in your social circle who is not being completely, honest with you. Could be somebody who's younger to you, okay? Dishonest is not really correct. I would say this person is, how people are diplomatic and they give you compliments to flatter you instead of because they eventually want something out of you. That could be the case. Okay, this is that kind of person with the fox. For others of you, I feel like there is an important event that you could even be invited to, or some kind of important invitation coming your way that you may be quite cautious about, okay? Whether to actually, accept this or not, whether to actually put myself out there or not. So that could also be the case. But I do feel like for many of you, this is a new person that you may be getting introduced to in your friend circle, in your community, could even be at office, could even be on the internet. And this is a new connection. And so either you're being very cautious about it, or this person is like a bit, you don't really know them that well as of now. So they are also being quite guarded, and in a way you could say that's deception as well. Okay, let's look at your tarot cards to see what is happening. Speaking of deception, you've got the Moon, the Chariot, so a lot of watery energy here, very intuitive. Okay, the Two of Pentacles, interesting, and the Ace of Cups. So you've got 3 cards here that are leading towards emotions, to intuition, self-love, things like that, okay? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio coming through very, very strongly, specifically Pisces and Cancer. You could be dealing with these signs, okay? The Two of Pentacles, I like seeing at least one Pentacles card here to sort of balance out all of this emotional stuff, okay? You could be in two minds, or you may be needing to decide about something, okay, or someone could be, okay? The Chariot also to me sometimes is about, that push and pull energy where you're drawn towards one side. With the two sphinxes, you've got one black and one white. This is talking about you possibly being pulled in two different directions regarding any situation in your life. But it could be in connection to, a new idea, a new opportunity, or a new love, okay? And you're being pulled into directions in this situation. So there's a need for you to sort of find the middle ground or the middle path in some way, and to take action, to go forward, okay? This is there's a lot of mystery surrounding this connection. You've got the fox here again. Things are not completely what they seem, and the child could also mean like that new beginning that we were talking about. You are being pulled in a particular direction or towards somebody, but there's a lot of mystery surrounding this, okay? And going back to the sacral chakra, this could definitely be in connection to a person, or some kind of passionate, endeavor or creative project that you are being drawn to pursue this week, okay? You may be in two minds about it because of finances, to look at, or even time, do I have the time for this? The Two of Pentacles for me is sometimes like your hobby turning into a career kind of card, like your side gig, okay? Or it could even involve decisions to be made with regards to your finances. So that is being highlighted here, okay? But at the bottom of all of that is a lot of emotion. It is your intuition that is going to guide you eventually, okay? So pay attention to that. Even if this does involve some practical, aspects like needing to take action, needing to be strong-willed and move forward and take charge. This is definitely talking about success as well. It's a victory card, the Chariot. At the bottom of all of that is love, is emotions. It is also in a lot of trust in the universe, okay? And trust in yourself, okay? Because the moon, I feel, is your own self guiding you, okay? Your higher self, or your own intuition, you could say, guiding you forward through the darkness, through the path that is not really visible or not very lit up, and there's a lot of mystery surrounding it, okay? Which doesn't mean that it's bad or it's scary. It could be scary because it's the unknown, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be bad, okay? In fact, all of your cards are quite good. So it could just be that initial hiccup, feeling unsure, feeling like you need to be very cautious about this new beginning, which is fair, okay? Let's take a look at your other cards. We've got number 12, a change in the wind. Wow, exchanging gifts, number 27. Let's see. Community, number 7. And we've got broken heart, number 9. Hmm. I want to take one card for this broken heart to see what that is about. Okay. I feel that there's something going on in your connections, because we did talk about intimacy in the beginning of the reading, and close relationships. Okay, there's something going on. You've got the community card like twice. There is someone in your community, in your friend circle, in your social circle, who may be kind of going behind your back. So there's just something that you need to be careful about, because it's suggesting to me that this person is just putting up a front and not being honest with you. Okay, and you may be coming to know about that. They may have kept you in the dark. Okay, and this week you're going to find out. Okay, I'm also being drawn to her mask and her getting out of this box, which is like a surprise. So there could be like a revelation happening for you this week, where you find out somebody's true intentions or motives. Okay, that's definitely one message that is coming through. But this change in the wind and exchange is telling me that even if things fall out, with one person or with one situation, there is something to look forward to for you. The universe is going to step in and take away things that are not really meant for you. And in exchange, the universe will compensate for that with what is actually meant for you. For some of you, you are likely to have a fallout with a person in your connection, okay, in your friend circle, or maybe online as well, who knows. These days people are not really meeting each other that much in person, so it's mostly online communities. Okay, let's take a look at this broken heart. What is that about? There's too many. What is this broken heart about? Seven of Swords. That's exactly like the Fox card. Okay. Six of Wands. And you've got the Two of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. So what can I say? This is definitely something to do with I feel like someone may actually be even envious of you, okay, in your friend circle, in your community. And this week you're going to find out about that. This Six of Wands is a victory card, and it's a success card, and you've got another victory card there with the Chariot. So there may be somebody in your friendship, in your friend circle, in your community, who can't really digest the fact that you may be popular, or that you are someone who's recognized, someone who's seen as successful. They may even be envious of you, and this week you're going to come to a realization about that. You're going to find out about that. And it's not easy to deal with that, which is why we have the broken heart card there. This is someone you probably have trusted a lot, okay? Might even be like a childhood friend. And this week you are probably going to find out that, you might even need to make a decision regarding this person. Should I continue to be friends with them or not? Interesting. There's some really interesting readings coming up this week. Let's see other cards. You've got Milky Way, Perspective, Sanctuary. I feel that your advice is to kind of pull away, especially from this community. That could also be one of the meanings of these Lenormand cards, okay? Because the fox is kind of pulling away from the community, from this friendship circle, because you kind of need to look at it from afar, okay, to discover something new, to get a fresh perspective about this situation or this community or this connection. It could even be at office, okay. And this is coming through as a really strong message for you this week because it's important to you, because these people are important to you, or this person is important to you. And kind of pulling back, pulling away from this connection, from the situation, and letting the change, the wind sort of settle, the dust settle, so that you can get some clarity, you can get some perspective, is what's being advised to you, okay? We've got conclusions are within reach, full moon, eclipse. Eclipses bring about powerful change, okay? And you do have change in the wind. Oh my god, I swear to god, I did not see these cards beforehand, and I just said eclipses bring about powerful change, and look at your next card. Expect powerful change. I mean, are you kidding me? I love it when this happens, okay? Absolutely love it. I want to pull one more card about this, to get some advice for you. Okay, what is the advice for those who are watching this group in terms of this change? How can they deal with this change? Wow, you've got the Tower, let it fall, and the Chariot again. You've got the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is kind of taking me back to the exchanging gifts card. Okay, the universe is going to compensate for it. I feel like your spirit team, your guides, just want you to know that what is meant to conclude, what is meant to end, is going to end. And if you have a fallout with somebody, just stay in your own power, stay in your own truth, okay? And be confident, and don't let, I want to also say, don't bend over backwards for anyone, okay? Stay in your stay true to yourself, and stay confident of who you are, okay? Because you can get through this, you will get through this, and the universe will compensate for it in some way. That's what usually happens when the Tower falls, or when one door closes. There is going to be another opportunity or something else that is going to come along, okay? That's going to make you happy, and it's going to sort of replace, in exchange of whatever had to leave your life. Very interesting. So let's see. Let's get one card as your love and relationship message for the week, and then they don't want to shuffle. They don't want to shuffle. Okay. Group 3, love and relationships. What do they need to know for the next 7 to 10 days? So this card came up for another group as well. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. We've got token of love, gifts, and exchanging gifts here. Does this person, does this situation, this community have an equal exchange with you, or are you pouring too much of yourself into it? Is an important question also that you want to probably consider. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. I feel like this is talking about kindness towards yourself, and you will find the right community, the right company as well, okay? People who are kind to you. And you've got act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. This is talking about the law of attraction. Act as if, okay, in order to bring in or call in your soulmate. And at the bottom of the deck we have be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. I think couldn't sum up this reading better. You've got the fox here. It's important for you to be authentic with yourself and to recognize when people are not being authentic with you as well. Okay, so that's your message for the week. I hope this was useful and I hope this gives you some insight. If you have watched it until now, you probably know who I'm or what I'm talking about. So do take care of yourself. Do hit the like button and subscribe. A lot of people who watch my readings haven't subscribed. Do hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified. And I'll see you again later. Have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. Do take care. Bye-bye.